How poorly he saw after the sun went down. I tore after the ball, bouncing up the middle of the road in plain sight, got my back feet way forward and sprang, totally airborne, snaring it on the short hop, the way I like, then wheeling around in one skidding motion and racing full speed, head low, ears flattened by the wind I was making, and dropped it at Bernie's feet, putting on the brakes at the last moment. If you know something more fun than this, let me in on the secret. Got it on the short hop? Couldn't tell from here. I wagged my tail, that quick 1-2 wag meaning yes, not the over-the-top one that wags itself and can mean lots of things, some of which I'm not too clear on myself. Nice. He picked up the ball and was rearing back again when a car came slowly down the street and stopped in front of us. The window slid down and a woman leaned out. "Is this 13309? Bernie nodded. "I'm looking for Bernie Little, the detective." "You found him." She opened the door, started to get out, then saw me. "Is the dog all right?" Bernie stiffened. I felt it. He was standing right beside me. "Depends what you mean." "You know, is he safe? Does he bite? I'm not that comfortable around dogs." "He won't bite you." Of course I wouldn't, but the idea was planted in my head, for sure. I could tell by all the saliva suddenly pooling in my mouth. "Thanks. You never know about dogs." Bernie said something under his breath, too low for even me to hear, but I knew I liked it, whatever it was. She got out of the car, a tall woman with long, fair hair and a smell of flowers and lemons, plus a trace of another smell that reminded me of what happens only sometimes to the females in my world. What would that be like, having it turned on all the time? Probably drive you crazy. I glanced at Bernie, watching her, patting his hair into place. Oh, Bernie. I'm not sure where to begin. Nothing like this has ever happened to me. Nothing like what? She wrung her hands. Hands are the weirdest things about humans, and the best. You can find out just about everything you need to know by watching them. I live over on El Presidente. She waved vaguely. El Presidente. Was that the one where the sewer pipes were still going in? I was bad on street names. Except our own. Mesquite Road. But why not? I didn't need them to find my way. My name's Cynthia Chambliss. I work with a woman you helped. Who? Angela DePesto. Mercy. I remembered endless nights parked in front of motels up and down the state. We hated divorce work, me and Bernie. Never even accepted any in the old days. But now we were having cash flow problems, as Bernie put it. The truth was, I didn't really know what cash flow problems meant, but whatever they were, they woke Bernie in the night, made him get up and pace around, sometimes lighting a cigarette, even though he'd worked so hard to stop. Bernie didn't commit to anything about Angela DePesto, just gave one of those little nods of his. Bernie was a great nodder. He had several different nods I could think of off the top of my head, all very readable once you knew what to look for. This particular nod meant strike one. The fact is, Angie spoke of you highly, how you stuck it to that creep of a husband. She gave herself a little shake. I can do that way, way better. So when this happened, and you being practically in the neighborhood and all, anyway, here I am. She rocked back and forth slightly, the way humans do when they're very nervous. When what happened? This thing with Madison. She's disappeared. Madison is your daughter? Didn't I say that? Sorry, I'm just so upset. I don't know what I'm... Her eyes glistened up. This was always pretty interesting, the crying thing. Not the sound. I could relate to that. But the waterworks, as Bernie called them. Especially when Lita was on the producing end. They get upset, humans, and then water comes out of their eyes. Especially the women. What is that all about? Bernie gazed down at the ground,